Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you a few different ways to get from 1 to 99 construction. It's an easy skill to train, but it can hurt your hands and your wallet. So I'll show you the most efficient, click-intensive, expensive method, as well as a few alternate methods that let you relax and pay a lot less. Now, in order to train construction, you obviously need a house. You can either bring 1000 GP to one of the many estate agents across the world of RuneScape and purchase a house, or complete the Daddy's Home mini quest. No, I'm not kidding. It's actually called that. The quest itself is extremely short, gives you a free home, gets you to level 8 construction, and you get a crate of building materials worth around 25k. Even if you don't like questing, trust me, it's worth it to complete this one. Once you have a house, all you have to do to access and modify it is travel to Remington, right-click the portal, and select build mode. From here, you can add rooms to your house and get training. Now that you have a house, you're going to need a hammer and saw for every training method I'm going to discuss. Pretty much just carry them with you at all times. You'll also need a lot of different types of planks, like thousands of them, but they're different depending on what method you choose, so don't buy any yet. Luckily, you don't have to make long trips between your house and the bank every time you need more planks. From levels 1 to 40, you're going to become good friends with Phials and Remington. Phials will unnote items for you for just 5 coins each, so you should just bring your stack of planks from the bank along with the stack of GP. Every time you run out of planks, just use your noted stack on Phials and instantly your inventory will be full again. I don't know how he does it so fast, but I'm glad he's there. Once you get to level 40, you're able to hire a butler who will bring you items from your bank for a small fee. Keep in mind he does live with you, so you'll need both a bed and a bedroom ready for him. But since you can't build a couch to sleep on and you live there too, you'll also need your own bed and bedroom. I also highly recommend building a rope bell pull in a dining room once you unlock it at level 26. Pulling it allows you to instantly call your servant to you, and it also gives you the ability to call your servant from anywhere using the house options tab. At level 50, you can hire the demon butler. Despite being from hell, he also needs his own bed and bedroom. He does the same thing as a regular butler, except he's faster and can carry 6 more items. He's a bit more expensive, but trust me, he's very worth it. One more important thing to note is the servant is paid based on the number of trips he takes back and forth to the bank, not the amount of items he carries. So, if you want to save money, you should always have your servant bring you the maximum number of planks. If you don't have the inventory space for all of them, he'll just wait next to you holding them until you do. Every price in this guide after level 40 is calculated with the idea that you always have the best possible servant who always brings you the maximum amount of planks. Now, regardless of which servant you have, like I mentioned, there is a fee, so you'll have to have a stack of GP on you in order to pay him, unless you have a servant's money bag. You can build one in a bedroom at level 58 construction for around 130,000 GP. Once it has money in it, your servant will no longer ask you for payment and will just take the money from the money bag automatically. Now, I want to quickly cover a few quests that give you construction XP. Honestly though, the skill is so fast that the only one worth doing in my opinion is Daddy's Home, which like I said earlier will get you to level 8 construction. However, if you're interested in temporary construction boosts, you should absolutely do the Eyes of Gluffrey quest for the Crystal Saw. Boosts can be extremely powerful. In fact, at level 83 construction using boosts, you can have a nearly maxed out house. Although I would recommend getting to at least 84 so you can make the crystalline portal nexus. Although if you're looking to just rush to 99, these boosts won't do you much good. All of them are temporary or need to be recharged, so they can't really be used to skip a few levels to train at a higher level. Lastly, before I cover the methods themselves, I want to talk about something that'll save your wrists a lot of pain. By adjusting the size of your game client and moving your camera to certain angles, you can right-click build and remove things without having to actually move your mouse. You'll notice when I click here, I have to scroll to remove, whereas if I click here, it shows up right under my mouse. Just play around with the game client size and camera angle until you figure it out. Unfortunately, in most cases, you will still have to move your mouse to get your butler's attention if he's waiting on you. You may be wondering, don't I also have to move my mouse to click on whatever I want to build or answer chat dialogue with my butler? You can actually use the numbers on your keyboard. For example, if you're building an oak larder, rather than pressing on the icon, you can actually just press 2 on your keyboard. Or in chat, let's say you want to select the first option with your butler, just press 1. 1. Alright, now with all that information out of the way, let's actually train construction. For levels 1 to 33, you'll be building quite a few pieces of furniture and rooms. In total, you'll need 94 regular planks, 270 oak planks, around 200 steel nails, and 23k GP for the unnoting fees and the cost of building more rooms. I won't show you how to build all of these because it's fairly simple, but I will show you how to get started. To build a room, simply right-click on these white doors and select whichever room you'd like. The first room you'll need is a parlor, so I'll build that. From there, the house will reload, the room will appear, and there will be placeholder spots showing you where you can put furniture. The first thing you need to make is a crude wooden chair, so let's do that. See? Super easy. Now all you need to do is build a couple more rooms and just put in a couple pieces of furniture. From level 33 to 52, you'll be building oak larders in your kitchen. Each larder uses 8 planks, and in total, you'll need 1,760 oak planks. If you're going to be using a servant, which you can hire at level 40, don't forget to keep some extra GP on you. The wiki estimates around 85,000 coins should be enough. In total, that means that this will cost you around 900k. From 52 to 77, you'll be making mahogany tables in the dining room. Each table uses 6 mahogany planks, and you'll need 9,660 in total. Including the servant fee, you'll likely spend around 19.5 to 20.5 million GP getting to level 77. From 77 to 99, you'll be making gnome benches in the superior garden room. Just like tables, they use 6 mahogany planks, and you'll need 82,566 to get to 99. However, the way you're seeing me construct them on screen will only give you about the same XP per hour as mahogany tables, so you don't have to switch to benches unless you're able to do the perfect timing method. Essentially, you start with 2 empty bench slots, send your servant away for 24 planks, build 2 benches, remove them, and build another 2 benches and remove them again. If you're able to do it perfectly, your servant should return with the planks without interrupting the cycle. It's really difficult to get down, and it's even harder on bad internet. In fact, even the clip I'm showing you now I think misses a tick or two. But if you can do it right, you can earn up to 1.1 million XP per hour. I'll also link a video below of someone who was able to do this method for about 10 minutes straight without having any issues, so it would be a good resource to learn with. Now, with all of that, this leaves us with a total cost of around 190 to 200 million GP. As you can see, getting 99 construction the fastest way isn't really attainable for most players. So let's talk about alternatives. First up is Mahogany Homes. It's the cheapest way in this guide to train construction, and it can be started at level 1. Depending on your level, you can get anywhere from 35k to 225k XP per hour. You travel around the world of Gielinor fixing up old homes in return for experience and points that can be spent on things like an equipable saw, a sack that holds 28 extra planks, or the carpenter's outfit, which boosts your construction XP. If this sounds interesting to you, I have a link on screen right now to my Mahogany Homes guide. Now, let's say you're not a fan of Mahogany Homes. There's a few different methods you can do in your player-owned house. At level 50, you unlock the ability to make mounted mythical capes in your quest hall. They're fast, cheap, and very easy. However, you need to have completed Dragon Slayer 2, which is not easy. If you've done that, all you need is 1 mythical cape and a ton of teak planks depending on what level you're going for. This is the cheapest alternative method and can be done to 99, so if you're looking for the most bang for your buck, this is the way to go. At level 66, you unlock the ability to make teak benches in your superior garden. They're more expensive than mythical capes, but provide higher XP per hour. At level 74, you unlock oak dungeon doors. In total, you need 198,970 oak planks to get to 99. They're cheaper than teak benches, but more expensive than mythical capes. They're pretty popular not only for their speed and price, but because of how easy they are. If set up properly, you can construct oak dungeon doors, remove them, and talk to your butler all without moving your mouse. You can do it the normal way and still get decent XP, but I definitely recommend the no mouse movement method. Now, in order to do the no mouse movement method, you do need RuneLight and the Zoom Extender plugin. Without it, you can't zoom in far enough to do everything in one click. With that set up, you also need a dungeon and dungeon corridor. Go to the end of the corridor and position your screen like so. Call your servant, tell him to bring you 20 oak planks, and start building. In the time he's gone, you need to build a door, remove it, and build another door. Now, right after you build the door, right-click it and hover over Remove. When your servant returns, click to remove the door, then click on the servant to send him back to the bank, and repeat. It can take a while to get into the rhythm, but once you get it down, it's pretty awesome. Before I go, I do want to talk about today's video sponsor, ExpressVPN. The internet can be a scary place, but ExpressVPN can help you navigate it with their fast yet affordable VPN service. RuneScape is currently running their Deadman Mode Reborn tournament. Past Deadman modes have been plagued with DDoSers. 1 second you're in a PvP battle for 30 grand, and the next you're being booted offline and can't even fight back. With ExpressVPN, you can protect yourself from DDoSers, and it's surprisingly easy. You just open it up, press the big button, and boom, all your browsing data is encrypted and rerouted through their secure servers, plus your IP is masked. Not only are you hidden from DDoSers, you're now free to browse the internet without the prying eyes of your ISP and other bad actors. ExpressVPN has a no logs policy, and their trusted server technology has raised the bar when it comes to security. If all that sounds good to you, my viewers can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/Colonello or clicking the link in the description below. So that's about it. As always, a huge thank you to the Old School Wiki team, as a lot of the information in this guide was sourced from the wiki. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.